A kid told me how to do it, so I tried it myself. It only worked on one machine at school, but it did work. Kids did this so much. They used to stack the unopened sodas in the storage room. There were just too many to drink. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I feel terrible about it. I deeply regret having ever.
The nurse is so depressing.
I know that everyone is different, but it's wild to me that someone regrets something like this, where I just look back at my shop. Lifting days like yay, that happened. I don't know how he can live with himself.
Top Cat did this first with a quarter on a string fair.
Cartoon Cat can do it on national TV. Who can blame a school kid for doing the same?
He should be very sorry and act his age.
Yeah, I shot heroin and cooked meth, and introduced lots of people including some family
to the needle, so don't feel bad, it was chump change in sodas.
Oh, Mr. Krabs did the exact same thing on TV over a decade ago.
Well, at least he made some change.
Honestly, you guys are crazy. Are you on coke or something?
Your grammar is fine, don't doubt yourself, my dude.
First episode was the 1S2 1999, so more like 2 decades ago. If you really feel that badly, it would probably be all of 5 minutes to find out who the vendor was, and mailed him $25 with an apology.
Better than a dose and tea bottle of all up inside, though.
Well, thanks for making me feel old.
Right, like I did blow with strippers a few times, but yeah. This soda thing is mad crazy.
You were a kid and you wanted to try something. What else could be?
Then at least you were in tea court. This is really nice of you, but you called Amazon and were honest they were fine with
you keeping it. Don T feel bad keeping the headset.
I thought only Mr. Krabs knew how to do this. I hate vending online and being difficult, but he asked for a Coke.
You so bad can't believe someone like you actually stole from a vending machine. Evil.
I knew he murdered millions, so don't you feel bad. My point being, just because someone did something worse doesn't mean it wasn't bad still.
That's James.
People pay for convenience, that's the point.
That way your grammar isn't bad at all. I appreciate the info about this too.
You write better than a lot of the purported college graduates on this site.
Time for trouble.
He should have why sorry and act his.
It's a lot to have to bottle up inside.
That is not true at all. Large corporations literally write off losses like that as shrinkage. No one is getting fired because he stole a pack of gum.
AILL, just have a Coke and rail it, call it a collateral.
And make it double. Sounds like they know that.
Yeah, I still feel bad about asking my friend to steal a shitty pair
of headphones from the grocery store. For me, I feel even worse.
Sometimes considering that place closed too.
I hate Reddit.
Aren't we up it?
Hey, sorry now.
A desperate stretch but clever, have an upwards internet arrow.
Or pun assistance.
Yeah, but it might have had something to do with when they
came back and set it on fire afterwards.
Didn't even know it was my cake day, thanks. If that's right. If it has any consolation, the store probably didn't close because of the stolen headphones.
Way worse. I am sure there are worse offenders around.
One of most favorite sayings or catchphrases. If strippers and cocaine go hand in hand, I do not know if. I heard it somewhere, I just made it up.
Just to point out, if you were trying to say crabs may have done it first, Top Cat aired back in the 1960 seconds p. Saying can't believe it was 20 years ago.
And this didn't happen in the first episode.
My god, Amazon is $1 trillion evil company they won't even take.
Them back a lot of time remorse, especially in situations like this, is how you get fucked over. Repost them on Amazon at a markup.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to try this. Was it an older machine?
Has this sub ever had good confessions? I deeply regret to have ever done it. Such a cruel thing to do, steal a soda.
Anyone that decides to profit off of children by selling them.
Liquid addiction deserves to lose a couple of bucks. Our pump patrol.
Our pump police, that S pal, you're coming with me.
I feel like you can find from murderers to people who didn't say.
Bless you once in this subreddit.
Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company that pays no taxes. They will be fine.
I deeply regret it. There are wide worse things than this TBHS. Not like you were stealing from some poor person that had nothing.
Take my poor man's gold. Yeah, he's so to be.
I disagree. App should feel remorse but move on from it because it is a smell.
Crying don't dwell on the past.
The fact you thought he was acting bad, it says more about you than him.
Noble 1T, very insured.
Don't forget Bender with a quarter in Futurama.
Our pump patrol, I am gonna need some reinforcements.
I guess I am your pen pal, except so maybe keep hello. I know your salary is from my taxes. So PayPal.
I have no remorse.
That Hess not even acting like it's baddest doesn't make sense to link the sub.
Hard agree.
Let this be a warning.
Our upon assistance.
I fucking hate Jane and that stupid undeserved smug look she always has on her face.
When my public school did the vending machines, they
They're paid for and supplied by PTA fundraising, so
probably not in taxpayer funds, but a few field trips may have been cancelled.
Or our unethical fat trips.
Imagine being a rich person and do this to the tax system, but no feel bad
About it because you're a rich bitch.
Or unethical hacks.
Oh no, that poor faceless company.
Vending machines mark up their price by like 200, so are good. What does race have to do with this story? Good grief. Want a Sprite cranberry?
Thank you, kind stranger.
the Buffett. I agree, he never said it in a bragging way, he was just
sharing his experience. TBH, I thought to myself, I never thought of that one back in junior high.
The vendor will be fine, don't stress about it op.
Instead of giving back to Amazon, why not gift it to someone else who might need it?
I think you need to get over it. Dwelling on something this minute is bad for you.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
I won't feel guilty at all.
What you regret this, Don T? Beat yourself up over some petty shit like this, buddy.
Okay, calm down, Hitler.
That particular episode first aired in 2002, so not far off.
Well, knowing just saying is a more recent one op may have seen.
I disliked her character immensely, and now anytime I see that chess
In the show or movie, I won't watch it. I think it's mainly the fact of how easy it was to steal the headphones and be across from A. High school, I doubt we were the only ones. Doing it, we were just part of the problem.
As someone who has worked in the food industry, I have to say you're absolutely right. Even that wiped out machine of yours is still less product than the usual daily amount of waste product.
Very true, and I am over it. Everyone is telling me the same thing. I just feel like I threw a fit, overreacted, and we got rewarded for it.
Well, at least it taught me a lesson.
Dude, it's just a soda, you're fine. Okay, we need to get this guy to the top. This one's funny.
I'll let you go with a warning this time.
My soda machines were owned by some private company
That the school made a marginal profit off of. I am assuming you read better now, right?
Shouldn't you have dropped that mixtape?
If I lived with this kind of conscience, I wouldn't sleep at night.
Isn't he a 12-pack like $3 that's $25 or can right there? Today I realize just how little adult experience I have when it comes to groceries.
You need going to jail, bub.
Ah yes, the pull-out method success rate not too great though.
Someone I know had secret SVC at their school for prank gone wrong.
So if you did this T000
000 times, you would have been a millionaire in high school.
All I wanted was a Pepsi, and they also gave me 50 cents.
Don't you feel bad about it? Cheating the system is part of life.
Well, I just didn't know when the episode aired.
Fair enough. There's also Bender and the suicide booths.
Totally agree, but the dollar trick with tape is a chapter in the anarchist cookbook. Sorry.
The answer is clear.
Are the real Jack.
Well, best comment ever. If I had any silver to give to you, I would.
Well, you know what they say, pop goes the weasel.
HTTPS or 3 on contacting the child I gave up for, or utm source equals share utm medium equals eos app utm name equals eosmf.
No, that's owned by a private company. The government isn't running a vending machine business.
I hear Alaska is nice this time of life.
I'm still on dope, too scared to go off as every time I complete a detox.
And go through hell, I go back on it.
Even if you made it up, it's still true.
I'm so anxious when I even think about stealing now, but I got away with it for a long time, and it's been quite a while since I've done anything, so I
just don't think about it.
Right, fuck am I am sure Coca-Cola or PepsiCo didn't suffer from this.
Margins really are not that great though. Most vending machines run at a 50-60% gross margin. Not bad, but not amazing.
Though I wasn't saying stuff needed to be more serious, I was just trying to tell
the guy that he didn't need to feel so guilty and bad about.
Where the fuck do you go to buy a 20 can of Coke? Where the fuck do you shop? Kroger, I meant I haven't bought pop in a decade, but
imagine it still goes on sale like that shit.
You can get 2 liters for $1 as well.
Walmart has 2 liters of off-brand for $1 and 2 liters of real for like $186.
where the hell you get Coke for 010020.
Angry attack my keyboard. Now the fuck are you? And I have a valid point. You're a bloody weirdo, mate.
If there was a force that equalized good and evil called karma, Amazon wouldn't even exist. You also don't need to censor words like bitch if
You're choosing to use them. Don't cancel the refund. Amazon doesn't pay taxes and feels entitled not to.
You should send her a Christmas wish list.
Coca-Cola is responsible for the pseudo enslavement of multiple countries and is actually disrupted economies with their small wars, all for sugarcane take. You'll soda drink it with pride. Yup, and no one at the top of Coke loses any sleep over it either. Well,
I hope all of them secretly do lose sleep over it or are occasionally hit with an
impending sense of dread, but probably not.
you absolute monster.
Deeply regret, dude, you're fucking awesome for this. Don't beat yourself up.
Do you guys do it out of spite?
The secret ingredient is crime.
Mr. Krabs did this too, don't you feel bad?
At my high school there was a machine that if you hit a different button while dispensing you would get both. You had to check what was out first because so many people did this.
Now this is a real confession. All I read was I pull out the mouth jump.
That's not too bad. I used to stuff paper towel up the coin slightly far, then come back after a week and pull it out and collect all the coins.